MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Sean Manaea gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, on the mound now is Sean Manaea, the pride and joy of Indiana State University. Low three-quarter arm angle. He reminds me a lot of former Met pitcher Sid Fernandez. Mid to upper 90s fastball, a true slurve. He also has a straight changeup and a funky arm angle. He's really tough on lefties.
Bouncer up the middle. Lowry's got it, and a rather easy first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Martini coasts under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going
hey, George. Hey, Metro.
From the offensive
How you
side,
doing? Hey, Matthew.
On the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
How y'all doing?
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on.
Hope you're having a good weekend.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Yep, tomorrow's Easter.
Here's another 0-2. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Hey guys,
how's everybody's weekend? Hope everybody's doing well.
Early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
Okay. I bet you're eating something good, ain't you?
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
I'm trying not to be too loud, George, so
you can't relax. You never
eat
know
in
when
your
you're
restaurant.
going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Grounded softly to the right. Taken there by Lowry. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Chris Sale.
Well, that's good, Metro. I've never done that.
Dan, any thoughts?
That's never happened to me.
You're talking about one of
I bet that excited you.
In the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit over the right towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline. Nunez moving to his right over to the first baseman Pierce, and there are two guys.
Oh, where you having that at, Joyce?
Second baseman.
Jed Lowry now looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Might have been shooting for another fastball, trying to get
nothing today, so I don't know what I want to eat.
String with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
I need to eat something.
Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And
hey, where'd you have that at, Metro?
Davis up next.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. The A's strand one. Still no score. So coming to the plate, Steve Pierce, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. High in the air. But this will land untouched. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
I'll let you answer,
right,
Matthew.
guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Steven Piscotty. Stanford grad, so you know he's got the smarts and the baseball acumen to get it done out there. Big middle of the order bat, big time arm from right field as well.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the second round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. His career numbers against Minaya is just 1 for 6. ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready with another 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Olsen in foul ground. And this will not be fought. It's a foul ball. Pitch popped up. Lucroy over to his left, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Now batting, Stephen Piscotty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. The relay throw, and a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Semien, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Sale sets, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Ranging back is Bradley at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Striding in for Oakland, number 22. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. A 2-out hit, one that'll bring up Jonathan Lucroy to bat this inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here at strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And this gets under the shortstop's glove. That'll likely be a base hit.
Now batting, number 38.
Next up for the A's, Nick Martini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. Oakland is on top in this one, 1-0. Welcome back to Oakland as we're set for the start of the third from the Coliseum here on MLB Network. Leading off the inning, Christian Vasquez, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. So 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Batting ninth, center fielder,
striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One out, nobody on. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? Piscotty is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Stepping in now, Jed Lowry. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Here he comes on 2-0. Way out in front.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Chapman stands at second with no outs. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Here's Chris Davis now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Davis swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Here's the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit if he was able to keep his.
And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Runner at third here, nobody out. Full count now, 3-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, you know, Dero, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs. But if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Pause and the 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Two out with the man at first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. It is strike 2 swinging.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the A's 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, strike 1. Popped him up. Chapman has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. 3-1 to Martinez.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
There's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Soft liner toward first. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Now in the box, number 22. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. A base hit in his first trip. Sale into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The batter, number 38.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nick Martini. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1-2-3 go the A's, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Steve Pearce now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Steve Pearce.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Lowry down on the ground. A great play. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Popped him up. Olsen moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Here it comes, 1-0. A high fastball is in there. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Payoff pitch one more time. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First offering on its way. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Nope. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one. Still down 3-0. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. This is on the ground over the first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that?
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jed
Digging in
Lowry.
once again, Jed Lowry. Sale has his target. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Lowry, 33 years old. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Chris Davis waits on deck. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First offering on its way. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
2-0.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Olson, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They lead it 3-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced? Other than it's been fantastic. We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Lifted down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. And there's 1 down now.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. He hit a sac fly earlier. Sale's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Into the box now, number 22. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi is underneath this one. 2 gone.
Now batting.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th with the A's up 4-zip. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Line toward the gap in left center, and this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And this is lifted in the air out to left. Martini coasts under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Standing in, Steve Pearce. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Drew Pomeranz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Drew Pomeranz.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nick Martini. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Bogaerts will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Benintendi in pursuit.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Jed Lowry now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Jed Lowry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Here's Chris Davis now. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the A's 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Stepping up now, Eduardo Nunez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now the 1-0. Fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. Set to deal on 2-2. And another foul ball. Popped him up. Chapman over to his right. 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher.
Ready for another chance. Christian Vasquez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
A ball and a strike now. Now a flare out toward right center.
In comes Piscotty.
He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9 from the stretch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jackie Bradley Jr. is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Ready with the 0-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. And the Red Sox have cut the lead to 4-2 now.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show 1 pitch, 1 swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Andrew Benintendi is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. High pop-up. Lowry is there. And that retires the side. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Olson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Slide and a stop by Pedroia. Hey now.
Right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pomeranz into the windup. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
In now, Marcus Semien. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
I know one thing with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well, so I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
Now batting.
Standing in now, number 22.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
That's coming on, and that's the second out of the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's 0 for 4. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Into the box, Nick Martini. That's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Another good inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. 1 out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First offering on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. This is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Olson right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, Steve Pierce.
Here's Steve Pierce now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out, 2-0 now.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Olson is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
6-2, the final total today. The Oakland A's took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Sean Manaea earns the victory on the mound. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final night score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics. 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that extra parts train service.
Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against him. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Jorge Polanco swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Here it comes on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take the pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on, Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour. Power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Odubel Herrera, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Kepler's on his horse, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
Digging in. Now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. First pitch on its way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Cave racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the... Here's Miguel Sano. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Williams is under it. One down.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 2. In there, 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez ranging into shallow right, and that's the 3rd out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Cave has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. City's founder, William Penn, seen atop City Hall here in Philadelphia as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. A high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Hoskins, and he makes the catch for the second out. The next twin up, Jose Barrios. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Stays alive, still 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Williams is under it, and that retires the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it. Into the box now, Carlos Santana, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Carlos Santana.
Popped him up. Sano is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Calling for it, Cave. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. Here's the first pitch to him. He takes a curveball right on the corner. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting,
striding into the box, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 2-0. In now as Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
First offering on its way. Back up the middle. Polanco up the middle. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Up next will be Nick Williams. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Kepler's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they're on top 2-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Pitch on the way. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Max Kepler, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Still 1-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. At the plate, Logan Forsythe. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Hit back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
You don't see too many curveballs that want to start in and stay in. That definitely backed up on the pitcher. He's lucky he only got away with a single right
here. Into the box, Jake Cave. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have. So striding forward now, Scott Kingery comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 4.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cave is in pursuit. 1 away. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman, number 41.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3. Phillies down in order. They're up 2-0. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here. for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Jose Barrios. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Jose Barrios goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So here's Joe Mauer. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Hoskins waits on it, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Kepler is there to put it away for route number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Odubel Herrera will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And very quickly they're